Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We are out here with the dogs. It's actually really, really windy and getting kind of blustery, and there go the dogs biting on each other. And I wanted to take the opportunity to answer a question. I had someone ask, why don't I show more of training the Great Pyrenees as they grew up? And I'm going to be honest, it's because it's really, really boring. So I do have some training videos. I absolutely do have some training videos. And those training videos are, for the most part, about things like, you know, when the puppies were little, teaching them to sit and teaching them to be calm around the animals, things like that. I don't have a lot of videos. I have some, but I don't have a lot of videos of us sitting out here for hours and hours and hours working and repeating things and practicing being with the animals, and I just don't have that. I didn't bother. And the answer to why is because it's boring. So I could do that. I could have taken a lot of footage of us out here looking after the animals, teaching the dogs to be good around the animals, making sure they were doing their job around the animals. But really, it's a lot of video of us just sitting around. There's a lot of sitting around. I'll be honest about that. There's a lot of just sitting around. Because that's mainly what it is. Training your livestock guardians is a long, drawn-out process. So I don't have more videos of it because most of the videos would be me sitting in this pink chair just watching the dogs. That would be the majority of the videos. It's just making sure they are doing what their instincts tell them to do, because that's what you're doing. 90% of what they do is instinct. The other 10%, I'm just hanging around making sure everyone's good and happy. Everyone is acting the way they're supposed to act, making sure none of the animals get hurt, making sure they know to stay home. It's mostly me just making sure nothing bad is happening. That's very boring to watch. So I absolutely have some training videos. I do. I have, here's where we're teaching Vodka to come, which was actually a funny video, because he really wasn't. He was a baby. He was like 10 weeks old, learning his name, basically. So that was funny. And I've done videos about, you know, teaching Tequila. They're going to chomp each other. There goes Tequila. But I've done videos about them teaching each other how to act around the animals. I say teaching each other because when one is calm, the other one is calm. And that's excellent. Whiskey's not going. He's like, it's too cold to go play in the snow. Here come the dogs. There's Tristan. High-speed dogs. But yeah, it's really boring to watch. This is fun to watch, right? Them running around in the snow playing. This is fun. Most of the actual training process is not. So if you are going to be training your livestock guardians, know that a lot of the first 2 years is just sitting around doing nothing except staring at the dogs. He's grabbing her tail. That's not fair, Vodka. That's not fair. You're already a giant. That's not fair. It's like, grab your legs then. He wins because he's huge. No, she's not in heat. Someone's going to ask me. Maybe she's in heat. She's not. She came out of heat about a month ago. But he's just, you know, being a butthead and winning. Right, Tequila? Is he winning? But that is why I don't have more videos that are all about training the dogs on the farm. Yeah, I do dog videos like once a week or every 2 weeks or whenever I happen to do them. But I don't have a lot just because it's boring, it's frustrating, and it takes so freaking long. I would still be sitting in that chair recording because this is a lot of what it is. You're sitting around making sure that the dogs are just doing what they're supposed to do, which right now, since there's no predators prowling, it's early afternoon, not a lot of predators around, so they're just kind of playing. This is a lot of the first 2 years, and even after that. There's a lot of time where you're just watching the dogs play because the animals have mostly taken shelter. Yeah, we have couple of the chickens out, and the ducks, I think, are sitting on the ramp. But for the most part, everyone's taken shelter to get out of the wind, and there's not really anything happening. So because there's nothing really happening, there's nothing really to film. And this is all day, every day with your livestock guardians. So that's why I don't show more videos of actually training them on the farm. It's because it would be me sitting here and occasionally going, Tequila, hi, good girl. Occasionally going, Vodka, hi, good boy. That would literally be most of the day. Just me bonding with them, interacting with them, making sure they're doing their job. That would literally be on repeat all day. So it's boring. It can be frustrating. It can be annoying. It's well worth the effort, but it doesn't make for great video. But I will try to film the dogs more often because I know people love watching this majestic dude and they love her funny antics. So I will try to record them more, but that is the answer to why I don't record training them more often. It's because it's so boring. Anyway, that is about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. I will try to film the dogs a little more. Apparently everyone loves it. We'll see you tomorrow.